Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another one talking about health, wealth, happiness, fitness, getting money, getting rich, getting wealthy, all the good things in life. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Just give your boy a like, huh? It doesn't cost that much. Today I wanted to talk about wealth and how to gain wealth, how to change your mindset from a poverty mindset to a wealth mindset, because that is how you truly become wealthy. You don't get the money and then become wealthy afterwards. Like, oh, I'll live this grand lifestyle after I get the money. You must become that person internally first. You must become that person inside your mind first. How do you do this? You think of your wealthy lifestyle, right? And it doesn't even mean you have to have millions and millions of dollars in the bank, but think about your wealthy lifestyle. What does your lifestyle look like? If you were to have all the money in the world, right? Let's do this. If you were to have all the money in the world, what would your life look like? What would you do? Who would you be? What type of person would you become? How would you dress? What would you drive? Who are the type of people you would hang around if you had this, all the money in the world? You could do whatever you want to do, right? And once you start imagining that life, once you start seeing yourself, right? Vision yourself in that life, start taking the steps internally to become that person. What does that person look like? Does that person get up in the morning? Is that person disciplined? Does that person go to the gym? Does that person make their bed every day? Does that person eat better? Or does that rich, wealthy lifestyle that you want to live, does that incorporate McDonald's and fast food in your life? The type of people that you want to hang around, take an account of your friends and your friend group. Are those the type of people you would hang around if you were rich and wealthy? Or, again, whatever that rich and wealthy lifestyle looks like to you, take an account of everything in your life and start taking the steps to become that person today. And then that is how you wake up one day and you are living this wealthy lifestyle. You're doing the things that make you the wealthy person. You don't wait to get wealth and become this or live this grand lifestyle and then start doing the things. You do the things today, and then ultimately that will lead to your wealthy lifestyle. Again, get up in the morning, be disciplined, eat right, go to the gym, hang around better people, get away from the toxic people, stop watching toxic news, start going for a run, start, becoming a better person internally to make people want to do business with you. How can we become more valuable? Like, what does our wealthy lifestyle look like? What are we doing in our wealthy lifestyle? What steps can we take today to do that? Whatever that looks like. Because at the end of the day, we're all here, we're all humans, and what we're supposed to be doing is creating value for other human beings, right? That's what it all comes down to. How can I provide value to my fellow human beings? The more value you provide to people, the more money you make. The more networks you can have, the more connections you'll make, the more hands you'll shake, the more deals you'll do. So again, when it comes to this wealth game, it has to start today. It has to start with you. It has to start with your mind. You have to change your mind first. So many people are like, man, I can't wait to live this wealthy lifestyle. I can't wait to get all the money, and then I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. You have to start doing the X, Y, and Z today, and then you will wake up one day and you'll be like, wow, I'm living my lifestyle already. I'm doing what I want to do already. I'm living the wealthy lifestyle already. It doesn't come after you get the money. It doesn't come after you make the networks and the connections. It comes today. It comes every day you wake up with the discipline, with the consistency, with, again, chasing that life that you want to live. But it first comes with, sitting with yourself, figuring out what kind of life do I want to live, and how can I start taking steps today to live that life? What would I do today if I got that wealthy lifestyle? What does that look like? Do I get up in the morning? Do I eat eggs and bacon for breakfast? Do I eat oatmeal? Or is my rich and wealthy lifestyle eating ramen noodles? Okay, cool. No? Okay, well, let's put that aside. Am I still eating Burger King and fast food? Nope. Okay, let's put that aside. Let's start doing the things today that we picture in our wealthy lifestyle. And then, again, 5 years, 10 years, it may take some time, right? You'll wake up and you'll be like, wow, I'm already living my lifestyle that I want to live, that I pictured for myself 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So yeah, man, I just want to come on here real quick and just touch on, how to live that wealthy lifestyle, because it doesn't come after the fact, right? Everybody's just like, I'm just going to continue living this poverty lifestyle, because it's in the mind, right? It's not that you don't have any money, it's in your mind. I'm going to keep having this poverty mindset. And then when I get rich, I'll do X, Y, and Z. When I get rich, I'll get up in the morning and be disciplined. When I get rich, I'll get up and make my bed. When I get rich, I'll eat better. Like, no, we need to start doing these things today, figure out what our wealthy lifestyle looks like, figure out what would we do, what would our day look like, and start doing those things today. And then you'll wake up one day and be like, wow, I'm living my wealthy lifestyle. And again, it doesn't come with a dollar amount attached to it. It is a mental frequency that you have to get on. And so, yeah, when you get on that wave, you've entered your wealthy timeline, so to speak, and you'll get there. You will get there mentally way before the money comes in, and then one day you will look up and be like, "Wow, here the money is flowing in. My wealthy lifestyle is flowing in. I'm disciplined. I'm consistent. I'm living the life I want to live. I'm doing what I wanted to do." 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I thought about this, and I took the steps, and I'm living my lifestyle. You have to get into the frequency, the mindset of the wealthy person you want to be before the money comes, before the wealth or the accumulation of resources comes. You got to be that person already. You have to get into that frequency already. And a lot of people will just stay in their poverty mindset until the riches come in, and that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. They will stay doing the same low-frequency things. They'll stay hanging out with the low-frequency people. They'll stay eating the low-frequency food. And then they'll be like, oh, I'll make the changes later. I will, once I become wealthy, that's when I'll dress better. That's when I'll take care of my body better. That's when I'll shower better. A lot of people ain't showering correctly, but, that's when I'll start wearing the colognes. Like, no, do those things today. Dress better today. Wear the colognes today. Hang out with the better people today. Get up today. Eat the better foods today. Go for that run today. And then you will look up 5-10 years from now and you'll be like, I'm living my wealthy lifestyle. I achieved it. I accomplished it. I'm doing what I said I wanted to do, 5-10 years ago. And that is how you get there. And then you wake up, and I swear you will wake up and you'll just be like, what happened? Like, I'm living this great lifestyle. I'm the person I want to be. I like who I see in the mirror. I'm surrounded by the people that I love. I'm surrounded by friends that make me feel good. I'm eating the foods that make me feel good. I'm doing the things that make me feel good. I'm in my wealthy timeline, and that is how you achieve it. So yeah, man, I'll go ahead and leave that one right there. Hopefully you guys are having a beautiful day. Again, hit that like and subscribe, man. We're going to keep these things going. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.